Hello everyone and welcome to another lesson in Mr. Andersen's online studio. Today, what we will be doing is we are going to be learning one of the first songs in the Suzuki book after you learn the 5 twinkle variations. This song is called Lightly Row. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is play the whole thing for you. Alright, now, what I would like you to do is to rewind this tape now, and I would like you to listen to this song a total of 5 times before you go on and play the rest of this video. So take this time now to go back to the beginning of this video and listen again. Have you done all 5 times? Great. Now we can move on. Now, a couple of important things to know about Lightly Row is that it only uses notes on the A and the E strings. The notes it will use are A, which is open, B, which is 1 finger on the A, C sharp, which is 2 fingers on the A, D, which is 3 fingers on the A, and then it will use the open E. This song only uses those 5 notes, which means that anytime you put a finger down, it will only go on the A string. So I'm going to go ahead and just let you know right now, if I tell you to put a number of fingers down, put them on the A string. Alright, so now the first couple of notes that you use in this song sound like this. And they use the open E, followed by the 2nd finger on the A string. So what I like to do to begin this song is I actually like to go ahead and put those 2 fingers down on the A string early, and just make sure that they're not touching my E string. The way I do that is that when I put those 2 fingers down, I now play my open E string, just to make sure that it still makes sound. If you put them down and it makes this sound, or something like that, that means my fingers are starting to kind of touch the E string, and we want to make sure that doesn't happen. Alright, so I like to think of making a tunnel. When you make a tunnel, that E string goes right through it without being touched, like trains on a track. We don't want them to touch the tunnel. Alright, so that's my first big tip for the beginning of this song. Alright, now let's get into learning it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to play a small part of Lightly Row, and then after I'm done playing it and teaching it to you, we're going to play it again together. Alright, so here's the first part of the song. Remember, I'm using 2 fingers on my A, and my bow's going to go on the E string for just the first note. Alright, here's how the beginning sounds. E, 2, 2, 3, 1, 1. Let's hear that again before we play it together. Ready? E, 2, 2, 3, 1, 1. Let's do it together now. Alright? Remember, 2 fingers on your A, bow on the E. Ready? Go. E, 2, 2, 3, 1, 1. Right? If you're having trouble playing the open E with your fingers down, it's okay to just leave them up a little bit, but keep them really close to the A string so that they're easy to use. Okay, let's do it together one more time. Ready? Go. E, 2, 2, 3, 1, 1. All right. Now we're going to play the next part of the song. All right? And it starts on the A, and it sounds like this. A, 1, 2, 3, E, E, E. So it's kind of like a small scale. All right? Let's play it together now. Open A, ready, go. A, 1, 2, 3, E, E, E. Remember that if you're ever having any trouble with any part of this song, go back and rewind to the part where I taught it to you, just to remember how it goes. All right, so that is the end of the first section of our song, which we call the A section. All right. If you think back to Twinkle, I used to call each section the bread and the ham. Now I'm going to call them letters. So the first section is called the A section. The next one is called the B section, and it starts kind of similarly. Now it starts like this. E, 2, 2, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1. So this time you just have one extra bow stroke. Let's try it together. Open, remember, 2 fingers down and the bow is on E. Ready? Go. E, 2, 2, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1. All right, and now here's where it starts to get different. All right, listen to the next part very carefully. A, 2, E, E, 2, 2, 2. Try that with me, starting with the open A. Ready, go. A, 2, E, E, 2, 2, 2. All right, maybe at this point, it might be a good idea to just kind of start back from the beginning and maybe work up just to there. All right, and so that is the B section. Now, section C is the next part, and it's even more different. All right, now this one's going to start with your first finger on the A string. Okay, I'm going to play the whole thing for you so you can hear the whole section. So you hear a pattern, and the pattern is played 2 times, but the second time you hear it, it's a little higher than it was before. Let's learn how to play that. All right, we're going to start with first finger down. Listen to me, and then we'll try it together afterwards. Ready? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. All right. Sometimes I like to sing this when I play this part. First I put my 1, 2, 3. Now try it with me. So put your first finger on the A string and play with me. Ready? Go. First I put my 1, 2, 3. Good. Keep your bow where it is. Now the next part's going to start with second finger. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, E. Or as I like to sing in this spot, then I put my 2, 3, E. All right, now play it with me. Second finger down, ready, go. Then I put my 2, 3, E. So when I put that whole section together, I'm singing this. First I put my 1, 2, 3. Then I put my 2, 3, E. Try that whole section with me, starting from first finger. Ready? Go. First I put my 1, 2, 3. Now second finger. Then I put my 2, 3, E. Now the last section is actually going to be a repeat of a section that we've already done. And it's going to be a repeat of section B. So let's remember how we play section B. I'll play, then you play. So it starts off with the E and then the 2, just like you did at the beginning. E, 2, 2, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1. Play that much with me again. Ready? Go. E, 2, 2, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1. And now to finish, we have A, 2, E, E, 2, 2, 2. Play that with me now. Ready? Go. A, 2, E, E, 2, 2, 2. Remember, you can rewind this tape as many times as you want and in as many places as you want in order to get it right. Make sure you practice. Okay, now to finish off, our end goal is I want us to try to be able to play. After learning all of that, I'd like us to learn how to play the whole thing together. So now we're going to do that, but wait until you feel a little bit more ready with each little spot before you play this part of the video. All right? Let's start together. So start with your second finger on the A and your bow on the E. Make sure you make that tunnel, and then we're going to get started. Ready? Here we go. E, 2, 2, 3, 1, 1. A, 1, 2, 3. E, E, E. E, 2, 2, 2, 3. 1, 1, 1. A, 2, remember first finger? First I put my 1, 2, 3. Now second finger. Then I put my 2, 3, E. And just like before, the B section. E, 2, 2, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1. A, 2, E, E, 2, 2, 2. All right, good. So, thank you very much. Now, this is your chance to practice. Remember that you should also be practicing this by yourself without the video whenever you can too, so that you don't always have to need me. All right? And then somewhere along the road, if you're my student, I'd like you to maybe record yourself playing this song for me so that I can give you some feedback as well. All right. Thank you very much. Happy practicing.